Oh my gosh. Right. Right. Trying to go so it looks nicer this way. Let's see. There we go. That's better. That's better. Greetings, morning from Namibia. What's the name? Okay, I need to log into this because I can't see, guys. I need my where are my glasses? I need to look it a little bit. So I ain't wearing those glasses. Where was I? Let me use that. Skip that. Sorry, guys. Let me just try and go in there so I can see your messages because I cannot see properly without glasses. So I pretend as if I can see. Anyway, let's see. Morning, Ronati. Tobela Lindy. Oh, I shouldn't do that because I'm talking about Isithunywa. Isithunywa is free. We don't do partying. We don't do anything. We just communicate as freely as we can with our people. Anyway, yes, guys, I'm just here to answer your questions. Using my own Isithunywa to answer your questions related to Isithunywa and what you think of Isithunywa. Please, let's share. And then I'll share with you what I think, what my people have said Isithunywa is all about, and what Isithunywa is and what Isithunywa is not. So, yes. Did I see someone there said something? Oh, listen, Di Mamelo, it takes longer on this one to come to. Oh, right. Okay, because I haven't subscribed on this one. All right. So yes, guys. Isithunywa. Let me just start with what before I came here today, what my people said. When it comes to Isithunywa, guys, a lot of things. We think there's so many different languages when it's related to Isithunywa. So many different languages, and I cannot claim to know, right? I cannot claim to know because it's Isithunywa. Okay, first, we are all born with Isithunywa. You are here on this channel. You're here. I can see how many people are there. Yes, I can see you've got Isithunywa, whether it's activated or not, but you are born with it. As human beings, we are born with Isithunywa. Oh, prophetic gifts. We are all born with prophetic gifts. Okay? Okay, we are all messengers. We are all messengers. We all come from the source. For other people, the source you use, what language you use to call the source. Some people, they call my language Mudimu. Some people, they call God. Some people, they will call it different names depending on where you come from. That is the source. The source. I'm not talking about the source, I'm not talking about one that is forced onto others. I'm talking about every person, every human being in this earth is born with prophetic gifts. Okay? With all living organisms, all living things, even dogs, animals. I'm talking about ants. They've got we've got the source. Okay, the source, depending on how they communicate with that one. That is something that we have to learn individually on our path, right? Anyway, okay, where was I? We are light people capable of either falling under darkness or lightness. So you choose, you pick and choose. You either go towards the light or you either go towards the darkness. Okay? The moment you start making judgment, the moment you start making judgment based on your weaknesses as a person or as a human being, then you're allowing darkness to seep in. Okay? All right. So it's almost, this is an example, right? It's almost the same as with languages. You can either speak your language. I'm talking about the language, your original language, not the language that has been forced onto you. I'm talking about your original language. Okay, the language, that one. Remember, when we're talking about languages here, that is where I don't want to go into that bit. But when we're talking about language, you have to understand your history to understand if the language you're speaking is a language that was forced onto you or it is your language. I'll leave it there. So, just like languages, you can either speak your language and be happy with it, or you can volunteer yourself to learn other languages. Now we're talking about prophetic gifts, right? Sometimes we as people, we come with rules that we sometimes cannot, we are unable to follow, right? Therefore, we cause ourselves some confusion. We cause confusion because we cannot, we put rules into things, then we cannot follow those rules, then there comes confusion. Okay? When we allow ourselves to remember our origin, we then are guided directly from the source. This is too bright, isn't it? Anyway, it keeps on changing. So let's see. I think I prefer my phone, guys. This one looks a bit different than what I like. Okay, that is just that. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying there. Why is this one not coming up? Okay. Dumelang Dika. Khotso. I want mine to be activated soon. My language is Mulimu or Nyambe Silozi. Yes, well, look, activation. This is the part that we're going to talk about today. Activation. So, activation can be done. You can activate yourself. But remember, this is prophetic gifts. You cannot, while you're doing things that are not right, have your prophetic gifts naturally activated and operating properly while you're doing things that are not right. Remember, we are getting the messages directly from depending on what you call the source, right? The source. I call the source, meaning that the higher of the highest, the one and only that I don't know. So if you're doing other things that are not right, they're not correct, you're not going to be seeing things properly. Things are not going to be revealed to you properly, because to get your prophetic gifts, your origin gift, you have to have a good heart. You have to be clear of all these other things that are not right. Do you understand? Otherwise, you're going to be falling under a trap of going you're gonna get darkness seep in. Do you understand? That is what it is. So activation, it can be activated without doing anything. Just you being yourself and doing the right things, it can be activated. It can gradually be activated. Because remember, this is your original gift, what you're born with. Your prophetic gift is your original, what you are born with, not what you were being given as present, like by gifts, like from your ancestors and stuff. This is something you're born with. You came into this earth with that gift. Whether is tainted by other things where you don't see it properly, then you have to start trying to look at things properly. Sometimes you get people like some of us will get like ancestors reminding you. When I'm saying ancestors, because these are different people who are operating here, right? You'll get people who come to direct you, to help you get into that, to activate that bit of you where you are operating properly. Now, what is prophetic gifts? What is prophetic gifts? That's the question we're asking ourselves, and I'm asking myself that question right now. So, what is prophetic gifts? So, guys, forget about any other religion, any spirituality, anything. Just forget about that and think about you as a human being. You are born with that. It is naturally there. You do not have to go to somewhere to activate it. You do not have to go to someone to hold your hand to activate it. You don't have to go to someone to splash something to activate it. It can be activated by different things. Even you can be going to me here and be in my presence and get it activated because you'll be getting some kind of energy from me. Or you can go to the river and get it activated because you could be getting some kind of energy from me. You could be going to church and be listening to some song and get it activated because there's that energy there that is activating you. You can be going to a temple, any other place, any kind of. So it really depends on how you want to use it. Do you want to use it sitting at home like Nakatlokulu with the bones on the sides? Or you want to use it being around people where you are in church, you're singing, you're so singing and you're forgetting yourself and your gift just appears and you are able to use it in there because your gift is, you're able to use that gift when you are around other people. Those different energies, they activate you so you can express yourself like that, use your prophetic gifts. Or it can be used anyway. That's the prophetic gifts we're talking about now. We are not talking about the one that they said someone is bringing it, someone is bringing it. We are talking about you in your natural form, using your God-given gift. The God, I'm talking about the source. The source-given gift. That is what I'm talking about. So what are we talking about? Tobela, the rose. You look. Oh, thank you. Now you gotta make me. Thanks for the beautiful content. We love you so much. Thanks, Rose. Tobela, my class. In order for things to go right with our prophetic gift, what are the right things to do? Guys, remember, when I'm talking about right things, even here, me, I am still trying to get mine working as it's supposed to work. So you are talking to the what do you call it? I am not 100% able to use that one. The moment when I'm saying taint, let me just use me. Yeah. The moment I do something wrong, even lie to someone, and that one, it comes naturally. Lying sometimes it can just come like that. You can just be talking and just remember, oh my gosh, I was not honest there. The moment you do that one, the prophetic gifts, it is no longer, you can no longer get things clearly. The messages are not going to be clear when it comes to that. Remember, everything has to be clear. Clear as in clear as in clear. Do you understand what I mean? You cannot harm things. You cannot harm any living thing, or you cannot do things that unless if you're using it to control other people, right? Because they are those ones who can control people using tricks, right? But when we're talking about clear, when you're clear of clear mind and clear heart, which is the state that some of us hardly get to, but clear heart because it has to do with the heart, good heart, doing things that you know yourself that they're good. You're doing things for a good purpose, for the good of you and those around you. And do you understand? You have to use your human, your what they call it, like that, your humanity, where you know that if I do this or I say this to someone and this is not correct, it's gonna really affect that person really badly. And you do it. That is when you're not then your prophetic gifts, you're gonna be like in those, like you're watching a film and then the pictures are not clear because obviously you're not being good, you're not of a good heart, you're doing things that are not right. That is what I mean. So you just have to try and be as good as you can. I can't say you'll be 100% good because I'm still trying myself. So okay, that advice I'll be misleading. So that is what I meant, my class. So prophetic gifts needs you to do the right things, like good things, good things. Do you understand? Every prophetic gift, every gift, when it's revealed to you, when you know what your purpose is all about, because the prophetic gifts will come with what your purpose is all about, and you're using that for the benefit of you, those around you, and all everyone else, everyone around you, all living things, and for the good of your environment, your prophetic gifts will operate nicely for you. But then if you're doing other things that, guys, we all know what other things that are not right. I cannot say what is right and what is not right when I'm still struggling with that bit. Okay? But you just know yourself that you're doing the right things, the good things, and it will be revealed to you. You'll be working properly. Everything will be clear like that. That is prophetic gifts. So now, how do you get the messages? How do you get the messages from this? Remember, my prophetic gifts is the one that the way it came to me, the way I was reminded of myself, was that they use the messages are from the source people. So therefore, because I've got too many different gifts, so they had to appear in that human form. The people who came to tell me the messages, they had to appear in that human form, and they have to be looking like other people, so that I can separate that these are people dealing with the prophetic gifts, these are people dealing with other gifts and stuff like that. Because when you are working with different energies, you have to be able to separate. But then I was told that the messages will be directly from what? From the source. How do I get it? I just get it, guys. I don't know how to explain it. I just get it. I get it. I get it. How it was activated for me in a way that I'll understand something was about to change. And activation is done differently for different people when it comes to prophetic gifts, because they will have to use something that you'll understand that something is changing. Something is changing on you, or something is about to change to you. So they have to use something to pull you towards that gift, like the way that other gifts you get all these signs, different signs for different gifts. So they have to take you there using those tricks, so you know you're going on that path. You're being activated. That bit of you is activated. Do you understand? Like even mine, they did that. The messages from the source people, they did that. Okay, so that I understand that I'm being activated. That bit of me is being activated, and it's working. It works differently from other gifts. That is my prophetic gifts, differently from other gifts. So remember, if you are here breathing, watching this, you've got prophetic gifts. If you're here breathing, like as in breathing now, watching this, you've got prophetic gifts. How it comes to you is up to you. Sometimes some people, they will never be able to use it because they are not going to their path that they chose to come in and do. So once you come off that path that you're meant to be going, it's not going to be activated, unfortunately. That's why some is activated from early on. They start early. Some people is activated later on, because that is when they are able to start operating in that way, using their gift that way, especially that prophetic gift, depending on what their mission is. It will be activated around that age, so that they can start using what they came in to do. But the moment you come off the way, that is it, guys. Actually, if you think about it, look, just think about, I can only give an example about people that I know, with that I grew up knowing, because most of us, we were able to use our prophetic gifts in churches, right? Most of our people, due to our history, right? So when you look at people who were using their prophetic gifts in churches, you can tell the moment the people fall out of the way, right? I'm not talking about they don't go to church or anything. Like they fall out of the way, like they do things that are not right. You can see they can no longer open and be able to give people messages or do what they came here to do. That is what you see most of the time when you see that. Anyway, Let's see what you guys are saying. I've been told I have Isithunywa Murunwa and have no and to attend Kireke Apostol. I'm not attending church at the moment, and I feel as though life has been going south lately. Guys, remember with prophetic gifts, there are things that make you remember yourself, right? What I found with my prophetic gifts, I just have to listen to Bawo, 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 ndiyawo, ngangova. I just have to listen. There's one person that I have to listen to. His voice, only his voice, will sink me into remembering that I'm a prophet. So there are other people like that. So when they say to you, you need to go to a particular place, maybe there's something that you get. Maybe it's through the drumming that your prophetic gifts, you are able to remember that bit of you. You are able to operate. You understand? So if they're saying that yourself, when you're listening to apostolic drums and people singing apostolic things, are you feeling somehow? Because for me, if I'm listening to these songs I'm talking about, I am telling you, I can start feeling it, even my heat, even now that I just started. Guys, how's my voice? I can feel like the heat here, I can feel the heat here. And when I know that I'm in the zone, I'll start like my eyes will start being watery, and even, unfortunately, some of us will feel like that. Even the nose will start, yeah. I know that I'm in the zone now. I need to tell you something. I'm talking about prophetic gifts. So there are other things that makes you, there are songs, there are drums, there are things. You just have to be in a particular place, then you can feel that it is activating that bit of you. When I'm saying activating, remember you are born a prophet. I'm talking about that beat, that energy, that rhythm, that vibration, that sound. It just raises that thing. It raises that thing within you where you can start being expressive in the prophetic manner. Do you understand what I mean? Anyway, so that is what. So you just listen when you're at home, like the way you're watching YouTube channel. Watch people who are going in apostolic church. If that is that's who you are. If that's who you are, watch it and see if you're getting something. Because these prophetic gifts, guys, it just takes something. It just takes something to reach you, to reach you deep inside. It just takes someone talking. It just takes someone like me saying, ah, and you can feel that you're getting somewhere. You're being activated. That is prophetic gifts. There are other things that will get it, will push you into remembering. You understand? Will push that bit of you. Do you understand what I mean? So symptom. You guys will lie to me, and I'll be out there saying my people have told me I've got a great voice. I start being on the street there, holding the microphone and because someone said I can sing properly. Anyway, I take it. It's good. It's encouragement. Yes, and yes, I'm a good singer. Whether people like it or not, if I say it and I believe it and I'm good at it, I believe it wholeheartedly. Others need to follow. Okay, that is me being a prophet. Being a prophet means like that. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't, then you become a sheep, and we don't want a prophetic, the sheep prophet, the one who follows the physical shepherd. I'm talking about the physically someone, like the sheep, how they're like, they will follow and they will actually go into that hole because they've been following someone there and they think that's where they're supposed to go. Then they will actually, do you understand? When you're a prophet, that means you cannot judge. You cannot judge others. When I'm saying judge others, The moment you come with that thing that mine is better than yours, then what kind of prophet are you? That's the moment you start hearing yourself saying that mine is better than yours. Mine is better than yours. Then we are talking about something different. It's not you are not bringing the light, isn't it? You're bringing rules and expecting others to follow that path of yours. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Maybe that was intentional, but I think I'm getting cold. That's what it is. Anyway, so that is just that. Okay, where was I? Okay. Oh, Ngwatu, makes absolute sense. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Ngwatu. Mamelo, Tobela Ngaka, Tobela Mamelo. Okay, if we were born with these prophetic gifts, will it mean that we were meant to heal or just pass messages to our fellow earthlings? It really depends. Everyone, remember, every person has got their purpose. We're supposed to balance each other. There are different kind of prophetic gifts. So some prophetic gifts will be used particular ways. Some prophetic gifts will be used particular ways. You understand? We are supposed to harmonize, to be in harmony. You coming with this because you can give me that bit. I come with this, and we exchange something, and we are in balance. But then the moment you have everything, and I have nothing to give back, then you're going to be thinking that you're in control. Obviously, I will always have something to give back. It's just that maybe I'm not aware that I've got something to give back. You understand? So the moment you think you're all that, then that's when you start using mind control properly, and the sheep will follow. Okay, I shouldn't say that. I'm saying if you're not aware of your own capabilities, you will follow quickly. You will follow that one who's holding something that you think you need, and you're not aware that you've got it. So you tend to follow and beg that one. That is when we fail each other as human beings. That is when you see the other people will say that one doesn't belong to that beat. That beat doesn't belong to that beat. That is why some people, when they think about prophetic gifts, they think about church. Then you're gone, totally gone, totally gone. If that's how you're thinking about it. If you think prophetic gifts comes with this, we are talking about someone we need to start praying for as people. Because prophetic gifts, you are born with it. So imagine there was no church. Where will you be going to get your prophetic gifts? Going. That is the question as human beings we're supposed to ask ourselves. But then sometimes there are people that unfortunately, okay, let me tell you something about the prophetic gifts with that bit where your people who are going to church and they were using their prophetic gifts in church, and they want you to follow that beat because they are reminding you of your gift as well, but they want to use their gifts, what they had, to use it to use those gifts with yours. Excuse me. Do you understand? You are born with a prophetic gift, you're not aware of it, it's dormant. Like as people, it becomes like that. You don't remember that bit of you. Your ancestor who died going to church with their prophetic gifts, using it in church due to circumstances. They come to you to give you the gifts, their gifts. They want to remind you as well that you are a prophet. But then they are coming with what they know as well, so that you can use what they know and what they were using with what you are. Then they will come through the church road, meaning that they were in church. Obviously, they will show you church things to make you aware that, come on, we coming from that bit, we are giving you this bit. It is us, you see, we are dressed up like this, and we want you to dress up like this because we will prefer you to dress up like this. Because we used to dress up like this, and we were able to use our gift nicely while we were dressed up like this, going to this particular place, doing things like this. That is when you get double. You are activated, and then you're using those people's gifts because they will go into that bit, that church bit. They're giving you what they know. It's like uh, 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 it's like going to school, right, to become a teacher. So you come back to go to teach those people. Those people are coming to church. You're coming to teach them about things you have learned at uni. You're teaching them, I've learned these things about this. So I'm sharing my knowledge with you. So that those students, obviously, they are being taught, they're being taught something, and with your experience as well, you're giving them part of your experience. That is what the prophetic gifts is all about. We are all born with prophetic gifts, guys. Maybe I'm not explaining myself properly. If you are walking a walking stick person who can talk, see, and hear, you've got prophetic gifts. You've got prophetic gifts, whether you're using them or not. That is up to you as an individual, whether you can do what you are meant to be doing. That you are meant to be doing, that your gifts are revealed nicely to you. Do you understand what I'm saying there? Now there will come other people and other energies wanting to give you gifts because they think they can see you're excited using those gifts and you're okay with more, you want more. So you get all these water energies, water, wind energies, all these other energies that we are not aware of coming as well to give you what? The gifts from their energies. They will come and give you those gifts. That's where you see I've got prophetic gifts, I've got the abaloses, that is different energies. I've got prophetic gifts, I've got my ancestors with their bones. I've got prophetic gifts, I've got the Mandawe spirits with their energies and the other gifts that they're giving me. I've got prophetic gifts, I've got what? I've got other, what they call it, the Nzunza people coming to give me gifts that they know of, that different energies. I've got prophetic gifts. I've got other people, other energies unknown, including fires, I guess. I haven't yet met those ones. Coming with their energies to give me what? Different gifts. Prophetic gift is there from the source. Everyone has got it. Unless if you don't believe that you're a human being with someone there looking after you, then you think, then you're gone as well. We're going to be praying for you now. And when I'm saying praying, I'm not thinking about Christian prayer. I'm talking about naturally praying for you. Natural. I'm using English word praying, meaning that we will understand that when I'm saying praying, I'm meaning something. But when I'm saying praying with the prophetic gifts, my prophetic gifts, the way I pray, I just say in my source, what is this? What is that? My source, what is this? What is that? What do you mean I should be doing this? My source. My source, that is Mudim, my God, for other people who are using different names. The higher, the one and only, the creator, the one who looks after me, the one who looks after everyone. I'm saying this. I'm asking you to do this. That's why they say to me, for us, you do not pass. For us, you do not have to do anything. For us, you just have to call on us and we'll come to you. Now, calling on to us, you can do it in different ways, right? Depending on what you believe and you want to go, you would fall under what kind of thing you want to fall, and calling that the highest of the highest, calling the source, right? When I'm saying the source, guys, you have to remember, my people, they use what I know and I understand when they're talking to me, when they're saying source, because they know I'm a hardcore. So I want them to use the word that I believe I want to hear. So even yours, they'll use the word that they know you want to hear. So they'll use God. Some they'll use the other names. Others they'll use the other names because they have to fit they have to go according to what you believe and you fall under. That they will use that because they have to use what you know and what you relate to. So I relate to the source. So that's what they use. Okay? So when they say the source, I know what they're talking about. So anyway, that is just me there. I think I've gone out of it. So what are you guys saying there? Our gifts meant to, okay, to heal the bloodlines we chose to be born in Or are our gifts meant to heal? Did I? Okay, I missed someone. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, pass messages to our fellow earthlings. Okay, Manelo there. Isinta Tobelanga. Oh, great love. A prophetic dream reached me with an instruction. I was in a space where I was surrounded by people with the blue uniform, and I noticed I was not wearing a bidani. Oh, that's nice. That's good to hear. Then someone walked up to me with yellow and orange wool and instructed me to make a bidani for this lady that didn't have. Okay. And nobody in my family goes to Zion in my family. Okay. Well, it just means that is what you know. Remember that a lot of what when I was asking about this, what mine was saying is that most of the time, even with the signs that we get, ancestors, others, but today since we're talking about prophetic, they'll use the signs that you know. They'll use things that you know and you're familiar with. If everyone around you talks about prophetic gifts in this way, and you've been watching people talking about it in this way, your people will use that information to get you to understand what they're trying to bring to you. That's the prophetic gifts. They'll use that. If you've been watching a lot of films about prophetic gifts and you've been hearing that prophetic gifts comes with ringing in ears, your people will give you the signal, the ringing in ear to wake you up, the ringing in ear to wake you up. That is how they will work with you. They will work with you that way. So you know when you hear the ringing ear, it means your prophetic gifts is that call, the call for it, the call for you to remember who you are, the call. Because there are a lot of people using the ringing in ear, and ringing ear can be rang by different people, right? But then it is tailor-made for you. Your calling is tailor-made for you. Your calling is not going to be the same as my calling. The way the prophetic gifts is revealed to you is not going to be the same as me. It's not going to be the same as the other person. It's not going to be the same. But then they can use what is commonly known. What we commonly know that, when you see this, you see people go into church. You're going to be a prophet. So they'll use the church to attract you for that prophetic gifts, because you associate the prophets with what? The church. That's what they will use. But remember, if you've never been to church, you've been in a place where you have never been colonized. Okay, I shouldn't be saying this. This is why I didn't want to do prophetic gifts. Okay. Just imagine you've been from a place where you've never, you do not know anything else apart from you living there with your people, speaking whatever language you're speaking, nothing else. There's no one that you've ever seen. You're getting everything from there. Everything is there. You do not know anything else apart from what you know naturally. They will use whatever that is there that you know naturally to get you to remember that gift, your prophetic gifts, using the information from where you are. Do you understand what I mean? That is how they get to us. That's how they get to us. They get to you like that. So you can just be as a person and use your prophetic gifts and be happy with it, because that's what you're going to be using. Just that, nothing else. But if you're open, then other people will be there, because as naturally as people, we are open. We are open. But then when you're closed, you'll just use that bit, just that bit. Prophetic, that is that. That is you. You're ending there. You're there. But when you're open, then you're allowing other energies, good energies, because remember, good attracts good, right? You're allowing whatever energies that to bring some more things to you to help you grow, to help you grow. Remember, it's about you, to help you grow. Forget about using prophetic gifts to make money, to help you grow, spiritually. That's when you will see other energies. You see people with prophetic gifts, they've got them underway there. You're asking yourself, how? They've got all this. Guys, remember, you need to encourage me there with the tricks. Tick like if you like this. That's not me a prophet, is it? That is me having an ego. You see, I still have something to work on there. I still have to work on something. Anyway, a prophetic gifts. Where was I? Hey, these are my people here with the babes. Okay, reach me with instruction. Okay, where was I? Okay, Pitani. Okay, or other gifts meant to heal the bloodlines we chose to be born in, or are our gifts meant to heal the bloodlines we chose to be born in? Mamela, this is where your people will come in to help you deal with that thing, where you're helping them heal the bloodlines. That is when they'll come with that. You will see that you've got these prophetic gifts, you're working so well, but then you're getting messages as well from your people to help you heal your bloodlines. It seemed then someone walked up to me with yellow and okay, I've read that one, isn't it? Okay, Mamela, thank you for your okay. Mambokazi Tobela, Mambokazi, I've been observing myself lately. When I sneeze, it's like spirit is confirming something I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yes. So, yes, the BEPS, guys, the BEPS. Yes, my Isithunywa. My Murumiwa thing, my messenger thing, guys. People. For us, you don't pack because that's the only. They never came with any other name. They just said the messages is directly from the source. There's no name to it. It's just the message is directly from the source. And when they're coming to give me message, I just know they're saying the source. Then I'll be listening. And the way as well that the messages come in. So interesting with these source messages. So interesting, guys. Anyway, so it's very interesting, guys. Let's not be close. When we're dealing with spirituality, we should not be close as people. We need to understand history behind certain things, why other people are doing certain things, why we do these things, why we do these things, why we do that, and why we are refusing to believe that other things, they are like that. Okay? Well, the reason why I'm saying that is that when it comes to prophetic gifts, you do not need to go to church to get your prophetic gifts to be functioning. But you need to go to church if you want to go to church. Remember that one. It is you want to do something, you need to do it. Because when we are talking about prophetic gifts and people being themselves, you need to do what is right for you. But remember, there are other people with prophetic gifts and they do not even know that there's something called the church, or there's something called that one. There's something called that one. Everyone has got a different name for what they believe to be the higher of the highest. The creator. People have different name for the creator. Do you understand? And in our languages as well, we've got the name for the creator. So you always have to remember that. Do not associate the creator with particular things. Then we're going to have a problem. If you associate something because you believe in that. You associate something because you believe in that. You associate something because you believe in that. Meaning that the people, when I'm talking about the source, the people that we're going to be seeing in those dreams, those that comes to represent that they are coming with the message from the source, it will be related to what you believe in. The people who comes to introduce themselves to tell you that they are coming with the messages from the source, it will be based on what you believe in, or from your heart you believe in, and you nothing else. Those people, you're going to see them in the form that it's supposed to be seen by you. The people who will be telling you that the messages is from directly from that one, the top man, the top woman. Because is he a woman or man? I do not know much about the source. I do not know much about the source. I haven't met the source. All I know is that the messages, my messages, when they're coming directly from the source, I'll be listening to the source. And it's not going to be auditory. It's not auditory. For me, it's not auditory. It's like it's just my inner voice just quieted. That one I cannot even say I'm doubting it. Like sometimes you doubt yourself. That one you cannot even doubt it. You will know that this thing you are writing down, it's not you writing down, because there's no way that you can think that clever. Okay, I'm projecting here. I'm being myself. I'm projecting here. Anyway, what are you guys saying there? What are you guys saying? So, guys, this is I'm just here to share my to talk to you about these things, and you guys can tell me what you think. What do you think is the prophet? What do you think is the Isithunywa is all about? What do you think? I mean, we all have a different meaning to Isithunywa, and remember, your explanation, my explanation, yours is good for you if it works for you. Isithunywa. The point is that the message is directly from the source. Okay? And when I'm saying directly from the source, is that there will be other people there in the middle. The same way as there will be, like the way we see some of us. Okay. The reason I'm saying this, I'm projecting here. I'm using my experience, and my experience is going to be all about projection here. I'm sharing my experiences, and I cannot talk about something that is not my experience, right? So with the source people, I'm saying source people because they had to appear to me so that I don't get shocked and I don't go crazy. They had to appear to me as the source people that we know, to tell me that the messages that they're going to be giving me, they will be directly from the source. They had to choose the kind of place that they will, when I'm seeing those people from that place, or those people looking like that I'll remember that these people are coming from what? They're like my angels, right? With the messages from the source. Anything in the dream that they're teaching me about something that they need me to look at, to correct, to they're teaching me, or they're correcting me, or they're guiding me, or they're showing me things that I need to learn more about, right? They will be coming in that form that I can understand as a human being. If I was believing in other things, they will try and adjust and appear in those kind of forms that I understand, and then they will be using it to give me dreams, to appear in my dreams. You remember that they will be appearing in dreams because they'll be creating scenarios for you so you understand certain things, right? We are talking about prophetic gifts. There'll be other things, the way they'll be showing you in dreams. There'll be, guys, prophetic gifts, right? A lot of us, we get dreams to tell us certain things that are about to happen. Some of us, we hear, right? We are able to hear. But my hearing from the source people is not auditory, it's inner. So they will be talking to you. And while they're talking to you, the way they come to you as well to talk to you is different from the way the ancestors, they come to me to talk to me. Do we get it? Do we get this one? Do we get this one? And with all the people that I'm carrying, right? The people that are helping me in my journey, in my spiritual journey. All of them, they come in different ways. They come in different forms. They come in as different kind of people that I'll understand that when I see them in dreams, it means this message is directly from that one. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Meaning that if you have prophetic gifts and you it's just the prophetic gifts only, so your messages are just going to be like from same people. But then if there are other people introducing themselves to you, then they'll adjust so that you understand these people are from the prophetic side of gifts, and then there'll be new people. They will be looking this way because they want you to be able to differentiate between two different things. Because when we are talking about prophetic, we are talking about you in your natural form. You being able to use your source given gift. Not the one that comes with the ancestors. The ancestors have done their tricks. They've got, they came with, they had their own prophetic gifts. They came and they were doing tricks. They were collecting wood, and they realized, oh, you put this wood and this wood, and we see different things. We're going to share this knowledge with our daughter, right? Then when they're as ancestors, Badim, they come and say, my child, we use this wood and this wood. Look at these things. It looks different, isn't it? Look, you collect it like this, you treat it like that. Fire comes out. You can tell people about this. It's a gift. Then they'll be telling your ancestors, that is your ancestors' gift. Your prophetic gifts comes directly from the source. That's what I'm trying to say, guys, when I'm explaining this one. Then you get that water spirits ones. Now I'm explaining my gifts, right? I'm explaining my gifts so that you can differentiate between the prophetic and the other gifts. Then you get that one, the Mandawi. We know it all. From the water ones. Look, we know how you people function. And you people, the way you function, you've forgotten who you are. We've been watching you, observing you, sitting down there in the water, and you'll be drinking us. We've been looking, going in your bellies because you've been thirsty. We've been going in there studying you. You people, they do not operate properly. You're drinking the water from us. You're not sharing with animals that you're living with. You think you can just drink, drink, and forget even your languages. You, in your natural form, used to drink like, you used to speak like this. We can tell you the tricks that you used to do when you come near the river. Okay, it's just me adding the drama, but I'm just trying to explain how my gifts are. Anyway, so these are the things we'll tell you. We'll remind you about these things because we as observers, we've been watching all these things. So now we can tell you, remind you properly now. You need to live like this as a human being. You need to look after other things like this as a human being. You need to do your environment. You need to live like this. Stop building high, tall buildings like that. You can't even breathe. What kind of people are you? You cannot even see the sun. You can't even see stars. All this light blinding you. You're looking up there. You don't even know where the sun is rising from, where the sun set. I mean, come on now. You need to start thinking straight. Be able to see things as you're supposed to see them natural. You can't even hear. That is how they work with me anyway. That's the matter with spirit. Then you've got the abalozis. Those ones want you to be tough, want you to think straight. Remember, the abalozi spirits, they haven't actually come and tell me what my gifts are. That's what they haven't yet told me what my gifts are. So I'm playing, I'm doing the catch up here. I'm just making assumptions with them. Maybe I'll embarrass them. They'll come and give me those gifts because they're hanging for too long. Say, we're going to train you. We're going to put you in the army so you can be strong. When you're standing, you remember you're a human being. Stand tall. Attention. You understand? So that they remind you, they need to toughen you up properly. Behavior. It's not right. You need to start thinking straight. Anyway, because I don't know what their gifts are to me, I'll still talk like that. So I'll talk about them based on their army. Anyway, then you got the other ones. Then Zunza people. Then Zunza. I told you I'm gonna do the video with the Zunza. So I'm gonna leave you hanging with this one. I'm gonna leave you hanging because that one is interesting. But remember, with the Zunza spirits, I do not know what their gifts to me are. Right? I do not yet know what the Zunza spirits gifts are for me, but I can understand a little bit because the way they're coming to me is going towards somewhere. So I'll share with you once I get the right information. Then you got other people. Okay, with ancestors, guys. Remember, ancestors Gifts are gonna be like flowing, right? Different ones, different gifts from different place, different. It doesn't have to be your birth ancestors. Some ancestor can just come, then they say, you always wear those hats, and we can see you're wearing them barely. We're gonna come and show you how to create hats using our ancient way of doing things. So you can, when you come on YouTube, people are gonna know you're dressed up like that because this is what we used to be good at. Those are ancestors giving you different gifts, right? So that is just that. Prophetic gifts. Prophetic gifts for me, with what they've been teaching me, is been mostly about. It's like everything all in one, or everything all in one, right? That is the prophetic gifts. So they're taking this from this, and putting everyone together and focusing. Like it involves a lot of things. That is my prophetic gifts. A lot of things. Okay, a lot of things. I'll share as time goes on. Yes, guys. So Hi. So, guys, what do you want to know? What do you want to know about this Isithunywa? I told you the signs will be different for everyone, right? Isithunywa signs are not the same for everyone. They are totally different. But remember, as a person watching this channel, you've got a prophetic gifts. You have prophetic gifts. I do not have to tell you this. You do not have to believe me. You just have to believe in whatever that you're believing in. Remember, as people, we're not supposed to be sheep. So we need to remind ourselves of who we are. We do not need anyone to tell us. For me, I'm just sharing with you what was shared with my people, what my people have shared with me. So remember, everyone has to go on this path. Their path has to be revealed to them. It has to be revealed to them. When the right time comes, they will be revealed. You'll be your whatever it is that you are here to do. It will be revealed to you nicely. So don't be surprised. Like for me, they're showing me differently, because they want me to understand things like this, like that, like this, like that. And remember, the way they're explaining them to me, based on me, because they know me, I'm like this. So they have to use what I know and what I understand to explain this particular issue. Do you understand what I mean? So they will explain it like that. So that is what they will do. Okay, they will do it like that. Remember, as people, we're learning this journey. Is not supposed to be. Before I thought about whether I should do this topic, right? Because I'm conflicted with this topic, and I have to bring it to you, right? Because I can see I'm conflicted even when I'm talking to my people, and my people are talking to me when I'm asking them to differentiate between the prophetic gifts and others, and the other gifts, right? The issue that I'm still seeing that is bothering my people is our history, especially when it comes to the way that we look at these prophetic gifts, right? We look at these prophetic gifts. It is something that is something that is a sour grape kind of thing. Something that is still so. I'm talking about my people now. I'm explaining my people. It's still so, because most of the time when they're thinking about these kind of things, they're thinking that it is as if, like it's as if someone, you had something already. You had something. This is you had this. You knew this. You knew how to use this in your own way. You're using this, and then someone comes differently to tweak some information, tweak it to suit themselves, right? So that the mind game playing can be done accordingly. It's one of the game. It's one of the painful thing for my people. But anyway, we should not go to the people don't like to hear about the history, their own history. People don't want to know about it. They want to believe that is all. Anyway, we're talking about history. We're talking about spirituality, guys. We should not go down that path. Not down that path. So that is just that, guys. So I think that is it's true here. You guys don't have any questions, so we'll just leave it there. And some other time we'll talk about Isithunywa is not too much that we need to talk about. Remember, your Isithunywa will be you activate it yourself. You can activate it yourself. Someone can help you activate it, but it's your natural gift, so you can do it yourself, or someone can help you. Because remember, as people, we're supposed to be helping each other. I'm not saying someone charging you to help you activate the Isithunywa. No, that one I'm not supposed to say, because I'm a healer and other people are healers, and we all have our purposes. So I should not say things like that. But the Isithunywa, the original Isithunywa, you can get someone with the right energy to help you activate it, to help you align properly, right? I'm not talking about paying someone. I'm talking about you can get someone with the right energy to help bring out that thing to you. You can get the water with the right energy to help you activate that Isithunywa, that prophetic original gift of yours. You can get some vibrations from drums to activate that Isithunywa of yours. You can get Ngakatlogolo doing to activate that prophetic gift of yours. You can go be around animals, cows, and hear moo, moo, and feel your Isithunywa, your prophetic gifts being activated. What I'm saying is that your activation can help by any kind of energy, by anything that align with you. You can be listening to some songs like me and that particular person, and they can activate that gift of yours. And there's a song from the IPCC. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Am I supposed to say that? There's a song from that gospel, that church group, when they're singing it. Chokoya, Igubebe, Chokoya. Ooh! Hi, I remember. And my name is Mogol Makosi Makol. Mogol Makosi Makol. Hey, when I started hearing things, seeing things, started, can't remember. I can speak Spedi, I can speak Chile, I can speak Shamba, I can speak Zulu, I can speak Xhosa. These people, they can activate it. There's that kind of thing. So remember, there are people who just activate that bit of you, that just activate it, just by singing. And you're just like me. Actually, a church is the last thing you want to be close to. I'm projecting, right? It's me projecting. So it's the last thing. But remember, when I'm listening to that, those people. Hey, you will see me doing that. Here's the second one. Hey, ancestors, wait. I want to hear myself. Anyway, that's just me. I'm taking you away. So yes. So prophetic gifts, but they'll be revealed to you the way that they'll be revealed to you. Okay. So when I'm saying prophetic gifts, it means like some things you are being told about a lot of things. So you could be shown about things that are going to be happening, or you could be shown about some things that you need, like they could be giving you messages about things that will help things ahead there, because it's about to do with looking forward, helping people look forward. I think that's the right way to put it. Help people look forward. Okay, to give people good things, good messages that will help them look forward. Okay, it doesn't have to be good messages, right? You can give them bad messages that will help them look at the things that they're not doing right, so that they can help remember that they need to stop, so they can start doing things, and then they look forward and they think properly about things ahead. Anyway, so so okay, what do you expect when it's activated? Look, when it's activated, right? When you know it's prophetic gifts, there's no other thing, there's no ancestor talking to you, there's nothing else. You'll see, you'll have messages, you'll have visions, you'll be able to, you might be around people, you'll be able to, because depending on how yours is like, you might be able to sense people, what they're going through, their emotions. You might be able to, you can feel it when you're around people. It's like like when you're pure, you're clear, people comes close to you, you start having these feelings. Like mine is different. I have this it's not a heartbeat, but it's something is happening there when I know that I'm with someone with something that is not something is not right. Something is not right. It's like pay attention to this one. Something is not right here. You understand? Something is not right. So I have to pay attention. Just allow my people, allow the source to get me connected to that person properly, so that we can exchange information. I'll know what it is that is affecting that person. And remember, if it is the source involved, that means even that one, you're working with them, even though you might not see that you're working with them, you're working with them to help that person. Do you understand? We're not talking about mind control here. There's no mind control when it comes to this one. The mind control is that people will use mind control to control others who are not aware that they are capable of seeing things in their own right mind. Okay? So that is just that one. Lindy, so do you have to several places when you communicate with Tunya and your ancestors? No. When I talk to my people, this is how I do it. Okay? This is how I do it. This is real life thing. Tobela badimba esu, ewela baboni, ndawuwe, mandawe, makosi amakhulu abalozi, tobela khanya nzunza, rudimisa leba usiphathele. I don't clap. I just rudimisa leba usiphathele. I mean, I cannot patter for them. I cannot clap for them. I just have to even. I'm greeting the ones who don't want me to do anything. You understand? So that's how I talk to them. Then I go back to behaving nicely. So I just do what is expected, like to show that the ones who don't want me to do anything, I just have to relax and be myself, isn't it? Talk to them. So this is how I do with mine. So others will do it in a different way with theirs, because remember, it's the source. So you do what you yourself feel is right for you. Okay. All right. Do you think it's connected with the sun and stars? I'll talk about what's connected to the sun and stars. Okay. The source is connected to everything. Is the source, guys? Is the source connected to everything? Everything is the source. Everything is coming from the source. We are coming from the source. Plants are coming from the source. The sun is coming. I don't know. I still have to understand the source, guys. I cannot. The moment I start giving you information like this, like I know, when I really don't know, I'm gonna be like questioning myself. Do I even know what I'm saying? I do not know. I cannot answer that one, but I'll answer something related to the sun. I'm going to talk about that one. Okay. I had this all along, yeah, but people have hate me because of this. Oh, that's nice, Thelma. Yes, guys, remember. Why do I wear fancy hats? Because I just want to look good. And this is not a fancy hat. This is like the thing is not for the neck. I just want to. I like playing with different things. Anyway, guys, some people we want to look the part, isn't it? I am Mugolo Makosi Amakulu Plukulu. Of course, Yamakulu. Anyway, that's just me being egoistic, which is not good for this what I'm talking about here. Anyway, so yes, I just love doing different things with hairs, and I do that because my hair is not done. I haven't done my hair for a long time, so sometimes, and it's dreadlocks, guys. When you have dreadlocks for a long time, you're gonna just want to not see them all the time because I sleep seeing them, I wake up seeing them. Sometimes you just want to do something that will make you forget that you've got dreadlocks. But because I love them, but I just need to sometimes forget I've got them, don't I? Anyway, that's just me there. So, guys, we'll talk again. Unless if there's any, let's see what time is it. Anyway, we'll talk again. Remember, guys, to do those thumbs ups if you like this, guys. This thumbs up, they're encouraging you. If you really believe, not believe, if you really thought, oh, maybe she might be going somewhere there. She could be going somewhere there. Send those like buttons. It's encouraging, guys. You guys don't realize that these things they affect our psyche. Hey, you see thumbs up, you start organizing the next live session. These people were listening to me. That is ego. That is my ego there. It's my ego. But we are dealing with this every day, guys. This ego thing is a big thing. Anyway, thank you, Thelma. So that is just that, guys. And I'll talk to you. Yes, today is what, Friday, guys. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to have a session tonight or tomorrow, and I want to talk to you guys, the lovers who don't have the lovers. Okay, it's not a nice thing, no, especially when I'm talking about this tune here. Okay, I'm gonna just watch out. Maybe tonight or tomorrow night, I might be online to listen, to be the mango bossy coco, the gossipy. Guys, sometimes I wonder if my people they might be thinking something about me, because sometimes I can be really, I wonder if it is okay the way I'm operating as well. But anyway, that is just me questioning myself, because I know that is me. I'm not going to change that bit of me. Anyway, so we'll talk proper. So yes, sexuality and spirituality. Yes, watch out for the live session. So if I get the chance tonight, I'll be live there. I'm not going to plan it. You guys, you catch me if you can. If you're there, you'll be there. If you're not, if it's not tonight, it's going to be tomorrow night. Today or tomorrow night, Friday or Saturday. Okay, I'll try to keep it, because as well, even me, I need to heal. Man. I went on this on the self-initiation thing. I need to start talking. It's not easy. Anyway, so that is just that, guys. We'll talk. That was Isithunywa. Remember, Isithunywa. Yes, we all have Isithunywa, but how it's activated, it depends on the path we are following as we are living. Sometimes we block that bit of us, so it needs to be unblocked. There are things that will happen around us that will be unblocking it nicely, or there are things that we will be doing to make sure that we unblock that bit of us. Because with Isithunywa, you will know that there are things when you're waking with Isithunywa, you know when you start doing things that are not right, you can feel that even your dreams are not clear. You are no longer getting messages that you are supposed to get, because you blocked it somehow. There are things that you were doing that were not right. So the source, or whoever the creator is not, because remember, like I'm saying, it can either go the dark way or it can go through the light. Darkness or light. You decide. Okay? So, just like someone with Isithunywa, the one who told me to be saying goodbye, saying good morning, saying good evening, let nature take its course. How do you close this one? Supposed to just close it like that, guys, and just cut you like that because it's natural. Anyway, just to be nice, Khanya, bringing you light. Hey.